This world is breaking apart piece by piece, and it's ruthless. Borders blinking on maps, markets crashing, trust evaporating, and right in the middle of this chaos, there's a fire burning inside founders like you. You feel it, don't you? That gnawing frustration when every playbook is outdated, every model crumbles just as you build it. You pour your guts into creation, only to face walls you can't tear down because the world itself has splintered. Fragmented markets, fractured teams, endless competition for the same dust of attention and capital. It's maddening. It's infuriating. It feels like you're wrestling a ghost that keeps changing shape. And here's the brutal truth. The old ways don't work anymore. Venture creation in this chaos isn't about following rules. It's about breaking them, rewriting them, while the pieces are still flying. Stop hoping that your network from yesterday's world will save you, because it won't. Investors stuck in comfort zones, advisors parroting old advice, founders chasing trends that lead nowhere. That system, the one you trusted, is a cage. Every expert telling you to scale fast, pivot hard, or find your niche is selling leftovers from a feast that's long gone cold. You're not missing resources, you're missing connection, the kind of connection that's raw, unfiltered, electric. The nodes that ignite a chain reaction, that slap you awake and make you see the future through cracked lenses where everything has shifted. This isn't about luck or talent. It's about daring to build where no structure exists yet. Here's where it hits you like a punch. The world lies to you daily. It tells you freedom means following the rules it sets. That success is about playing safe. That comfort is your friend. But look around. Mediocrity is rewarded, risk is demonized, and real creation, it's suffocated under layers of protocols. That's why the future of venture creation must be in tearing the system apart and building a new network, one that doesn't gather the many, but unites the few who refuse to settle. Founders who burn with obsession, investors who seek fire, not just capital, leaders who move mountains with a handful of relentless souls. You are those few. This network isn't some virtual club. It's a living organism fueled by brutal honesty, the kind that exposes weaknesses and turns them into raw power. It's where the rare find each other unapologetically. Where collaboration doesn't mean compromise, it means amplification. Where your individuality is your superpower and your unity with others is the unstoppable force reshaping reality. This is how you transcend the chaos. This is how you destroy fragmentation, not by erasing differences, but by fusing them into something explosive, real, dangerous. So here's the command. Listen carefully, because this is the strategy that saves you. 1. Cut loose from the outdated ecosystems that demand you shrink your ambition to fit their fragile templates. Stop begging for validation from legacy investors or following incubator checklists that spit out clones. You want to build the future? Hunt those who see through the chaos. Find partners who don't just nod, but challenge you, who bring different edges, diverse fire, and fierce independence. Build a strategic network that doesn't rely on proximity or tradition, but is stitched by relentless purpose and complementary strengths. Your strength is in sculpting this tribe. Lean, fierce, unconventional. 2. Master the brutal art of reality hacking. Don't accept the glossy stories of industries or norms. Dig into the raw data of disruption. Understand where the world is really leaking value, not where it appears safe or popular. Use contradiction and confusion as your playground. A fragmented world is a minefield for those willing to see the invisible connections others miss. Exploit the gaps between old realities and new possibilities. This isn't some vague, think different mantra. It's active warcraft against complacency. You must become a relentless truth seeker, tearing illusions apart to find the bones of what's next. 3. Destroy the outdated notion that freedom comes with comfort. The founder life demands savage discomfort. It's a crucible. Embrace the merciless uncertainty that others run from. Build your venture like a living rebellion against predictability. Take risks so fierce they ripple through the market and attract the brightest disruptors. Leaders emerge in chaos, not order. The future belongs to those who thrive in constant flux, who can reshape identity and purpose on the fly without begging for permission. 4. You will fail, but fail differently. Fragmentation means your failures don't look like old-school collapses. They're complex. They're intertwined with learning and survival and unexpected alliances. Don't hide from them. Use failure as a blueprint to refine your network, sharpen your approach, and expand your reach across borders and disciplines. Real liberation comes from this brutal cycle, overcoming and connecting, not from false security or easy wins. 5. Capital is not the goal, it's the weapon. Invest only in what challenges the status quo. Back ventures that shatter assumptions, that refuse to bow to normalcy. Build markets that foster transformation, that fund the impossible rather than preserve the comfortable. If money chases safety, chase what they fear. Be the wild capital that fuels new creation rather than props up the old world. The future of venture creation is wild, fractured, and unscripted because it has to be. The fragmentation we fear is the raw material for radical innovation. You are not just founders. You are warriors fighting for the future that demands freedom beyond flags, beyond borders, beyond outdated systems. Every hesitation is a trap. Every doubt is a chain-gathering strength from your silence. Rip those chains apart. Now, build that network. Hunt that truth. Embrace the chaos. Fail forward, like hell. Then rise by smashing every rule that tries to pin you down. There is no room for waiting. There is only doing now, with brutal clarity and fierce connection, in a world that's broken, but bursting with raw, unscripted possibility. So step into the fracture. Own the mess. Create not just companies, but movements that transcend the limits we were told we must obey. Nothing is given. Everything is earned. Everything is yours if you dare to become more than what the world says is possible. This isn't a path for comfort. It's a call to action for the rare, the rebel, the relentless founders who are ready to seize the future right now.